Alright, everybody. My day to take a ride, so we are going to do just that. Take a ride and try and basically concentrate on slow control. Maybe even do a Motojitsu challenge of doing a little 25-foot circle as slow as you possibly can go, basically. Of course, I don't have any cones or measurements or anything, stuff like that, so we'll just kind of whim it. Bike, Benelli TRK 502, if that's important to anyone. I usually run my tire pressures about 32 front, 34 rear. First we're going to go through town to get some no-foot stoppies like I normally do through the stop signs, and then hopefully find a parking lot. This is a nice parking lot coming up ahead, but I need to find one where it's kind of, no one's going to be in. I don't feel like a doofus sticking out a tripod if I want to. I mean, there's no one there. I mean, I feel like a doofus with the tripod sitting out there, though. Alright, so stop signs. Don't put your feet down, oops, unless you actually have to. I guess I could have avoided that, whatchamacallit. So it's kind of a complete stop. Don't put your feet down if you don't have to. I'll exaggerate a little bit and stay here a little while. That slow, you don't need to worry about rev matching when you're coming on that slow, but then stop and don't put your feet down and keep going. Let's find a parking lot. Good, no one's still there. Alright, let's do this little Motojitsu challenge, or try to at least. So let me pull in here real quick. Shut her down. And then this is going to be a little bit of a you got to use your own imagination kind of thing. So, make sure I'm in neutral. Alright, so we're going to try and do this, and we're going to use our imagination because I don't have any cones or protractor ready to make a circle. But it's essentially going to have to be about a 25-foot in diameter circle. You're going to try and go through it as slow as you possibly can. There's a like a gate running up into it that's 5 feet wide, 7 feet apart, so I don't know how many feet this is, but I'm gonna, well, actually we'll probably easier to use those ones over there, even though this is more out of the way, so we're gonna use these ones. So I'm just gonna come running up at it from here. So we're gonna kind of imagine one of the spots, like, I don't know how many 7 feet would be, so some of these rust spots basically, and then I'll try and line up on the middle line. And then as long as I don't deviate 5 feet to the left of that, more or less, I'm in the gate. And then we're going to, like, kind of imagine it right here. And then we're going to go into the parking spot. And then it's supposed to be about 25 diameter. So I'm going to assume 3 parking spaces are about 8 feet apart. I've never mentioned them. These things look small. I've actually had trouble doing U-turns in 2. So I know I can do it in 3. So we're essentially going to try and do it in, like, and whatever, like, I don't know how they are deep, so these 6 right here, or more or less six parking spaces here, that's going to be our 25-foot circle, or we're going to try and imagine into it. So we're going to come in it from the front, we're going to try and go around it as slow as possible, and then come back out of the gate. We'll start the timer, or if I can figure out how to do anything, I'll put it up in the timer. Otherwise, start your clock when I get to, like, I don't know, kind of this type of smudgy shit or something like that. Start and stop it around here, and then I'll go in and try and go through these 6 doodads and fire it up. I think I'm gonna do a little, like, obviously I'm not facing the right direction, so I'm gonna do U-turn right around in itself and come back again, but you know what I'm saying. Once again, Benelli TRK 502. I'm about 5'8", about 180 pounds. I don't know. I'm not a fitness guy, so I couldn't tell you my exact weight or any of that nonsense. Something like that. So we're going to come around, come back, try and, if I remember what smudgy was, like, we're going to come back in there and try and do a slow-ass U-turn. I know I can go slow as dirt and basically stop going straight, but I don't know so much about doing U-turns. And I'm going to do left because I can't, so I already got the clutch in, actually. So yeah, start the clock. I'm already murdering it because I tried to get into the gate, so Almost stalled. Oop, put my foot down, I failed. First attempt, fail. Okay, that was the first attempt, but I failed on that one. So, where were we? Somewhere around there. Alright, now, in. I think I already went out of the circle, though. Was that 2 or 3? I don't know. I think I just did in 2, but that's that. Whatever that was worth. I'll have to look on the video. That's why I'm not going to do it with the tripod, but I should have, so. Whatever that was worth, that was that one. So third attempt, we'll do 3 attempts, and then I'm going to take off and go on a ride and make that a video. Well, this part of video, so I think so 6, whatever. As long as I go through 6 parking spaces, I don't care. You're going to have to count for me. Oh yeah, I have to come through the right spot. That's probably part of it. Alright, so that was the 3rd attempt. You do the stopwatch. I'm going to go ride for a minute. I'll make a video of just that, so if that's all Motojitsu wants, we'll just do the challenge video and then throw the stop signs in. What the hell is this guy doing?